Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. We just got back from vacation. Yes, we spent a week in Ohio. Yeah, but it was fun. We had a blast, so much to see. I was super excited, but the one thing I really wanted to do was check out a couple bookstores. I ended up going to this place called the Dollar Swap in Dayton, Ohio. That bookstore was awesome. It is a warehouse of used books, a warehouse, and everything inside is $1.25. So we got there right away. I was super excited, but I didn't get to find a lot of stuff that I was looking for. Great spot for kid books. Like, my kids went crazy, and I'll share with you guys what they grabbed. And then a couple days later, we went to a Goodwill store, because I'm like, I always like checking out Goodwill, because you never know what you're going to find. A little bit disappointed in the Goodwill. I did get one book there, and then we went to a outlet store, a Goodwill outlet store right behind the Goodwill, and I hit the mother lode. Like, I cannot believe what I found. So let me share with you guys what we got at the Dollar Swap store in Dayton, Ohio. So each of the kids grabbed 5 books. So Ben got Ripley's Believe It or Not, the 2014 edition. I told him he didn't need this book, but he really wanted it. He wants to go to this place, which is over near us in the Dells. So he got that book. My husband got a DVD. Sicario? I don't know. He picked it up, but for $1.25. They have DVDs and CDs all for $1.25, and records, I think, too. Charlotte picked out a Cuticorns book. She also picked out a Unicorn Academy book. I'm like, I don't care. Like, she just grabbed them. I'm like, whatever. Then we have Mermaid Corns Sparkle Magic. So she wanted to get these ones. I'm like, that's okay. That's okay. I ended up getting They Both Die in the End. Like, this book is in perfect condition. And now they had pallets and pallets and pallets of boxes of books, but we couldn't go in them because they slowly bring them out. And I'm just like, man, I want to go through those so badly. Like, this place it wasn't as big as I thought it was going to be, but it was pretty good. But I've heard nothing but good things from this. And it says it was from Half Price Books for $6.49, but again, I got it for $1.25. So I'm actually pretty excited to read this book. And then I ended up finding an Anna Todd book. This is a sequel to the After series. There is actually 2 of these books, and they're about her friend Landon, and I've always been wanting to read them. So this is nothing less. I can't remember if this is the first one or the second one, but I do got to put it in my heat press, not on. What I do is I just put my press on it and then flatten it because the pages were bent. I found this just sitting in a box, so I'm pretty excited. I just got to figure out if this is the first one or the second one of Landon, but this is what this series After is what got me to read, so I got that. And then my son and daughter are both obsessed with Minecraft right now, so they wanted to get these Minecraft books. I'm like, that's okay, for $1.25. And then Charlotte picked out penguins, and then she picked out tigers, and then Ben picked out the National Geographic Almanac. He really likes looking at these kind of books. So those are what my kids picked out at the Dollar Swap. So I paid $15 for all these books. $15, so yep, got that. Then I went to the one Goodwill store and I found this book. Now, I've actually got this book from the library around Halloween time, and then I just didn't get to read it because I had like a huge pile of library books that I needed to finish. So I'm like, I'll just get this. So what I ended up doing is buying it because it was in like pretty good condition. The thing says $1.99, but the guy only charged me $1 for it. He only charged me $1. So I was pretty excited to get this book for $1. So that was everything that I got there. Now we went to the Goodwill outlet store. Now, if you guys are not sure what the Goodwill outlet store is, it is where they have bins and you buy stuff by weight. So you can grab as many things as you want. It was $1.89 a pound. So anything you can find for a pound is $1.89. but their books were 50 cents, and then there was another thing, but I didn't even look at it. All I looked at was how much everything cost for a pound, and then how much the books cost. And I could not believe what I found. I could not believe what I found. I was just like, yada, 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 yada. I found Frida McFadden. I ended up finding, I don't know what I found. I ended up finding a couple of her books, and I grabbed it, and I found another one, and another one. I found 7 Frida McFadden books, you guys. 7. Is it 7? 7. So I ended up, and these were all 50 cents. So I ended up finding Never Lie, which I'm pretty excited for. The books, most of these books are in decent condition. This one has like a chunk missing out of it, but that is okay. The pages in this one are a little bit damaged, but that's not going to stop me. But I'm pretty excited because I'm excited to read that one. Now, some of this is some of her older stuff, but I'm still going to read it because I did finish The Housemaid while I was on vacation, and I couldn't believe, like, I was just like, I gotta get this done. I gotta get this done. But I ended up finding The Surrogate Mother for 50 cents. The Wife Upstairs. Now this one, look, it has a lot of scratches on it, but I mean, it's pretty good. I mean, it's a pretty decent condition. We also have The Inmate, which I actually think I got this one already. Yeah, I have The Inmate. I found this one at like at a different Goodwill for like $2, but I still got it anyways because I plan on like putting these in the free little libraries or something like that. But I ended up getting it, and I mean, it's in pretty decent condition for 50 cents. And plus, these books, if nobody buys them, they just go in like the trash. And I'm like, no, we can't have that. We can't have that. Another one I got is The X. So a lot of these are her older ones. Another one I have is One by One, which I have this one also, but again, I didn't want these to get like thrown away. One of my coworkers said this book is awesome, so I'm really excited to read this. Like, she couldn't put it down. I am pretty excited to read that one. And then we also have Do Not Disturb. This one needs to be flattened. Also, it's kind of like a little bowed, but that is okay. Nothing I can't fix. So I got those all 7 books of Frida McFadden for 50 cents each. Then I did wipe these down, but apparently I didn't wipe the back of this one down pretty good. But I got this one. This one is the 3rd book. The first one is the fine print. The second one is terms and conditions. And this one is the final offer. I love, love, love this series. I read this series about 2 years ago. This book I don't think I'll keep just because, but I might put it in like some free little libraries because I plan on getting one. Found out my library has one if you do like 40 books for their summer reading program, so yes, we're gonna hit that. But for 50 cents, I could not let this go to waste. But yeah, the books, I mean, to me, this book looks like it's in decent condition. I absolutely loved this series. The fine print, it's kind of like based off of Disneyland. It's 3 brothers who own kind of like Disneyland, but like amusement park and stuff, and they fall in love with somebody. But I really love this. Love, love, love. This is by Lauren Asher. I've only read those 3 of her books, and I plan on reading more. And then my husband's like, okay, let's go. I do have another pile, but this one was the last one I grabbed. It is Nerve. I didn't know this was a book. When I first saw this movie, I watched this movie 3 times in one day. I absolutely loved this movie, so I didn't know it was a book. And I am pretty excited to read it. But right here it says it was $1, so obviously this was at a store. Nobody bought it, so then they put it in the outlet. But I'm glad I got it for 50 cents. I am pretty excited for that. Then I also found this book. My mother-in-law was telling me about this book. This book has been on my TBR, is what you say, for a very long time. I did wipe these down. I ended up taking like a Lysol wipe and wiping them down because some of the books were a little dirty. But Lessons in Chemistry, I'm super excited I got this. And it's hardcover for 50 cents. 50 cents! Like, you cannot go wrong with that. So that is a book that I really am excited to read. I ended up finding The Midnight Library. Now, I have this book already, but I decided to get it because for 50 cents you can't go wrong. It's hardcover. This was a good book. This was a good book. If you want something, my neighbor loved, actually both of my neighbors loved it. We've recommended this for a book club, but everybody's read it. But if you guys need like a nice little, like, there's no romance, there's some romance in it, but not really. It's a girl who wants to end her life, and she ends up like in a library of her life, and she gets to like pick and choose what she wants. But I thought I couldn't like pass up a book for 50 cents. I couldn't pass up this book for 50 cents, but I really like this book. I really enjoyed that book. I ended up finding In 5 Years. Now I can't remember if this is the movie that I read. I can't remember, but I'm like, ooh, I want to read this, and it's got that feel to it, so I just got it for 50 cents. You can't go wrong. And this book is like in pristine condition for 50 cents. Yes, yes. And then I found actually the husband found these 3 books. These 3 books I'm actually not gonna read, but they are the Bane Chronicles, Lord of Shadows, and the Tales from the Shadowhunter Academy. These are the Mortal Instrument books, Shadowhunter novels, and then Mortal Instruments. I have no interest in reading these, but I couldn't let these perfect books go to waste, so I was planning on selling these on like Marketplace for like a dollar or $2 actually. I was thinking of selling them just to get rid of them, because like they're still in decent condition. One of the books is a little damaged, but I just could not pass it up. I could not pass up these books in perfect condition. So, and then my daughter found a couple stuffed animals, so we paid $1.89 for a couple stuffed animals. But that was it, you guys. I ended up paying 15 bucks. $15 was it that we paid at Goodwill? My receipt is under these. No, I didn't pay $15. I paid $7.50 for all those books, and then $1.89 for her other stuff. So altogether it came to $9.39. $9.39 for 15 books and a couple stuffed animals. I could not go wrong. The husband's like, we gotta go. And I'm like, I could look more. He wanted to go. I could have looked forever. But then I looked, and there is actually an outlet in my area. So I am super excited to go. But they're only open from 8 to 5. So I want to go sometime like right after school and just check it out, because like you never know what you're gonna find. But I could not believe how many books they had. They had probably over 1,000 books in these bins. I just couldn't check every single one out, but I am super excited with my finds that I found. But yeah, you never know what you're gonna find. If you guys truly love books like I do, I know a lot of people buy this stuff and then like resell them. I see a lot of people do that on like TikTok. They buy all these good books and then resell them. There's websites that you can sell stuff. But I'm going to try like Facebook Marketplace, but I'm going to try to read some of these and then sell them, because like my pile's getting a little too big. But I'm still not complaining, because I have a lot of books that I've barely paid a fraction of the price to. There are some books that I will pay full price for. There are some books, but otherwise right now I am just loving thrift shopping for books, and I cannot believe how many I have gotten in the last couple weeks. But if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you give this video a great big thumbs up. Thanks for watching. If you guys love books just like I do, make sure you subscribe to my channel, because you will see me do more hauls. I am pretty excited to check out more bargain stores, thrift stores, and all that jazz. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.